This is the sewer line inspection for Proguide inspections. We're entering through the basement to clean out. So right here what we're seeing is the tie-in from the bathroom on the first floor, or the basement if you will, going down into the vertical here. Here we have a small belly in the pipe. Nothing to be super concerned about. It is a sag in the sewer line though. It looks like this line has been relined before. So what they do is they go in and they put this epoxy coated sleeve into the pipe, and it actually lines the pipe. So whatever the existing pipe condition was in, it's going to stay in that same condition when it's relined, except it's going to have a hard casing around it. Here's another minor belly in the pipe. Again, it's just a sag. What we're looking for in these bellies is if it's holding any toilet paper or any waste like that. I'm not seeing any toilet paper or any waste in the line, which is good news. Off to our upper right, this is either a tie-in to where they did the lining, or this is where they had to insert more lining into the pipe. There might be a shop or something out in the backyard that's tying into this as well. Nothing to be concerned about. There's another tie-in point, upper right. Not seeing anything going on with it. Nothing to report. There is a small belly right here as well in the line. So again, just a sag in the line. Here's another tie-in point up to our upper left-hand corner of the pipe here. Probably a clean out, I'd imagine, out in the backyard somewhere. Nothing to be concerned about. So here I am at 115 feet out in the exterior sewer line. I'm gonna go out and look for another clean out in the backyard to insert the camera into if I can't find anything out there. This is about as far as I can go with the sewer camera inspection. Cleanouts are supposed to be placed every 100 feet. So I'm gonna go in the backyard and look around and see if I can't find one. So we are resuming the sewer line inspection from the exterior of the home. A lot of these older homes used to have septic tanks in the backyard. So what happened is, back in the day, they swapped over to city sewer. So they would route that sewer line out the back of the house. They have to route it from the backyard to the front of the home, out in the street where the main sewer line is. So right up here in the northeast corner of the property, right next to the sidewalk, there is a sewer clean out right here. That's what these little caps are. So we're gonna enter in right here and check this out. Of course, my camera got a little dirty here. Probably went through a cobweb. I'm gonna pull this thing back, clean it off, and then reinsert it. All right, so we're back in the sewer line. Camera is a little bit hazy, but I can tell kind of where I'm going and what I'm looking at here. I might try cleaning it off one more time here. All right, so that was as good as I can get the image quality here. There's a bunch of waste in the bottom of the pipe down here that keeps getting stuck on the camera lens, so we'll just push her on through here. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I see something right in here, so I might see if I can get her cleaned off a little bit here. The camera cleared off pretty good here. We're rolling. So everything we're seeing from here on out, this is going to the sewer in the street, so the city's tap. So that's what we're going to be looking at right here. So this is the main sewer line out in the street. The city of Boise is responsible for the line out in the street to the curb. So you don't have to worry about any of this sewer line out in the street, only on their property. But other than that, everything else looks pretty good on this sewer line. Again, it has been relined in the past, meaning they put a liner inside of the pipe, an epoxy liner. But there's nothing to be too concerned about. So right here, I did notice this earlier, the camera's a little bit hazy. We do have a small root intrusion, but again, this is out on the street. So this would be City of Boise's responsibility if ever this ever got into a position to where it's causing you guys issues. And that is the end of the inspection.